Hey guys, what's up? This is Nod Lammers of Invoked 101, and today we're taking a look at the Vendread deck that I've updated just a little bit. Not much has been done. I'm currently trying to put together the cards to create the deck that I actually want to play with this, but that won't happen really until Cybernetic Horizon, so this is what I'm playing right now. And the reason that is because I believe Vendreads are a control deck. I don't think that they were like an aggro deck like some of us were thinking. I think that they're trying to be this weird control deck, especially with some of the new cards. So, but yeah, that's just my thoughts on the deck and my thoughts with where it's going, and I think it works out a little bit better as that. And with some of the cards from Cybernetic Horizon that help Ritual Summon, this deck does become a little bit better. But for now, this is what I'm playing. You got the Vampire Sucker for the extra deck. I actually got two of these. One is in Skull Servant, so if you want to see like an updated Skull Servant deck, I'll try to get the lightest Sekkas to do that deck. So anyway, let's start with the monster lineup. So the first card I'm running, we'll start with the Ritual Monsters. 3 Vendread Slayer. This guy is awesome. He's your pre-prep target, and he's probably the best Ritual Monster in the deck. Got the super rares because he's the good one. Whenever this Ritual Summon card leaves the field, I believe it's add a ritual spell and then send a Vendread from the deck to the grave. So yes, that's what he does. He's level 6, so that's pretty good. And then as for the other rituals, I run 1 Chimera. This is to dump to the graveyard with Evolution. You can revive it back with another ritual spell, and he does negate stuff, but that's about it. 1 Battle Lord. Whenever he's sent from the field to the graveyard, whenever his ritual, he searches a ritual monster and then dumps a Vendread monster. And then lastly, we have a 1 Vendread Executioner. I wasn't going to put this deck up unless I had at least 1 copy of this guy. What he does is he makes everything except himself untargetable on your field. Then if he's treated as Vendread Slayer on the field, and then if he dies, you get to search any Vendread card. Yeah, and that's it. If this Ritual Summon card is destroyed by battle or is destroyed by a card effect, well, in a monster zone, you can add 1 Vendread card from your deck to your hand, which really sucks. But then but he's also a 3K body, so that's nice. But he is an 8, so you can't prep him, which really sucks. He should have been a 7, in my opinion. I don't like the fact that Battle Lords are 7. I would have liked if Battle Lord was our 8 and this was our 7. This guy would have been better. But yeah, that's it for the Ritual Monsters. So I guess we can put Executioner on top. Alright, for our effect monsters, I'm running 2 Hound Horde. This guy, you discard if he's in your graveyard, you can discard a zombie or discard a card. Discard a Vendread card, special summon this card. So that's neat. Has a big booty. And then it gives the effect to a Ritual Monster to quick banish a spell or trap. I'm running 2 Revenants. This is mostly to summon off charge. I guess you can normal it, but you got other things to normal summon in here. And what he does is he gives if he's destroyed by battle or card effect, you special summon him back, and then he gives the effect to quick banish a monster, which is really good. That effect is awesome. Yeah. I run 2 Strigs. What Strigs does is if it's sent to the graveyard, you can reveal a Vendread card and then special summon it, but banish it when it leaves the field. And it gives the effect of a Dark Ward Dealings. If after damage calculation, you draw a card and then discard a card. So. And then 1 Vendread Core. This is also to dump off of Evolution. I only ever use this whenever I make Executioner. So what this guy does is if this card is in your graveyard, banish another zombie in your graveyard, special summon it, banish it when it leaves the field. If a card is ritual summoned using it on the field, which sucks, that card becomes untargetable. So you can make everything on your field untargetable if you send this with it. So yeah. That's what he's there for. And that's it for the Vendread boys. The Vendread effect monsters, which sadly kind of subpar. the deck is a little sad, which sucks. As for our zombie engine, we're running 3 Solitaire, because he's good, he summons the tuner. We're running 2 Unizombie and 1 Spectral Sword. I think in our first build we were running Spectral Sword, if you go back and look at it, and then we took him out. So yeah, a little strange, you know, we're putting him back in. Basically what he does is he gets to special summon a zombie, so he can summon like Archfiend, Zombie Skull, and stuff like that. And then lastly, for our monsters, we're running 3 Mizuki. So yes, I would run Anima, but I don't have Anima. And someone's probably like, oh, where's Nightmare? Where's the new card? Yeah, I have, oh, well, I haven't mentioned Nightmare, but I don't run it. I do have it, I just don't run it. Unlike last time, I wasn't able to get all the Vendread cards I wanted. And that's fine because I kind of got everything I wanted. I really just wanted 1 of the Ritual Monster and 2 of the Spell, and like 1 Daybreak, so. But anyway, and we'll talk about that when we get there. So, of course, we're gonna run 3 Origin. This card is the Ritual Slayer pre-prep target. And pre-preparation of rites does this, and then it protects Vendread Slayer from the graveyard by battle or card effect if he would die. So this also, if you have Executioner on board and this in your graveyard, you can protect Executioner with this. So, and then our new ritual spell. This card's pretty lit. 2 Revendread Evolution. So what this does is you can ritual summon. You can still ritual summon from the graveyard with this. And then what it also does is, I believe it's not, you don't banish zombies. You must also tribute from your hand or field, and or send 1 Vendread monster from your deck to the graveyard, whose total levels equal the level of the ritual monster you ritual summon. So so this one has to be exact. This one can exceed, which kind of sucks. But with all the different levels, it's not hard to do. Really, what you want to do. So this guy's an 8. So what you want, the perfect thing to do would be like, if you have Core, you can send Core and Battle Lord from your hand. So there's your 8. Chimera is another good one to send. You just want it with this, so really it's just a couple things. And then to get to our Origin, we got 3 pre-preps. This Search's Origin is like the best +1 in the game. It's the only +1 in the deck. And is it the only +1? I think this counts as a +1. This preparation, what this does is it grabs a ritual spell out of your graveyard and then searches a level 7 or lower ritual monster. So this searches Battle Lord, Chimera, and Slayer. It does not search, nothing searches Executor, which sucks. 2 Vendread charge. This is a 1-for-1, but for Vendreads. Doesn't summon the ritual monsters, but this does help. It does kind of unbrick hands, which is fine. It's whatever. 2 allures, draw cards, and then 1 burial to recur our banished, 1 twin twisters to hit back row, 1 dark hole for the dark hole, and then our only trap in the deck is Daybreak. And so what Daybreak does is you target a ritual summon Vendread you control, flip this over, and then destroy all other cards except that targeted monster, but it can't attack it directly. You can only activate 1 Daybreak per turn. So this is really cool. This is like another dark hole. I put this in here over Mirror Force because there was a Mirror Force in here, but you don't have to run this. I like it because it's a nice little card. But yeah, that's really it for the Vendread cards, and which kind of sucks. Like, for the spells and traps. That's it for the main deck. So the main deck itself is like okay. I wish it was a little better, but in Cybernetic Horizon, I'm still holding out hope that we'll get at least 2 new Vendreads for it. And we're also getting the OCG Vendreads, which we don't know what those do yet. So we don't even know if we're getting those. So you know, we have that to look forward to. Anyway, let's go to the extra deck. So for the extra, I'm only running the 1 Link monster, which is Vampire Sucker. This card really is just the generic zombie Link. That's why I'm running it. There's no other real purpose to it. You do get to tribute, if you would tribute summon a monster, you can tribute, you can tribute your opponent's monsters, and then whenever a zombie is special summoned, you get to draw a card. And if you kill something, if a zombie kills something, you can target that monster in the graveyard and special summon it back, and it becomes a zombie, so she triggers herself. Both of those effects are once per turn. For our Xyz monsters, I'm running Black Ship of Corn and Lancelot. This could be Hope Harbinger, this could be any rank 4. That's just the ones that were in the extra deck when I pulled this out of the box. So for our 6s, I'm running 3 Samurai Saga. I don't really know what he does because I never go into him because I always preferred... Where is he? Oh, he's not in this deck. I thought there was Stardust Charge Warrior in here. Never mind. I don't know what he does because I never go into him. I'm running 1 Psyframe Omega because this guy's awesome. 2 Samurai Saga. So what this guy does is, I know when he's summoned, he banishes a zombie from the graveyard. You can banish a zombie from the graveyard and he gains attack points. And then, if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target one banished zombie with 0 defense, return it to the graveyard. So this is really cool to recur some of your ritual monsters if they're banished. Because I think the ritual monsters are really the only zombies with 0 defense, which kind of sucks. But Revenant also has 0 defense, so there you go. Let me read what this guy does first, because I remember people yelling at me. So, this is 1 copy of Sun Saga because he's a 10. What this guy does is he kind of protects the zombies. His first effect doesn't matter because none of our synchros are going to be banished. But what he does is he protects the zombies on the field by banishing Shiranuis from the graveyard, which kind of isn't ever going to go off. I wish it could, but it really can't because there's not enough. He's mostly just here for a body. You're usually only making these guys. You make this guy once in a blue moon. And for our 7, oh hey, there was another Xyz monster, just Shadow Lich. No idea what this guy does because I never go into him. I think he's just in here because he's in here. For our level 7 Black Rose Dragon for the board wipe. So I know some people don't like it when I say, oh, I don't know what this card does, or I've never gone into this card because it sounds unprofessional. But look, you don't go into cards, you don't go into cards. That's like my flaw. If you don't make the card. But yeah, so that's it on the deck. This deck had so much potential, and it really does like hurt a little bit to see it in the state that it is. But at the same time, it's exciting for Cybernetic Horizon because that set is going to be so amazing with this deck, and it's going to introduce a whole lot more ritual support with the Devi rituals, and that does really help this deck, especially since the way I play it is it's just loaded of ritual monsters and ritual spells, so you don't really get their full value, but you do. I feel that you play them more. It's a stronger deck overall than what's being played right here. So anyways, tell me what you guys think about this deck, and I will see you guys in the next video.